Morning everyone. So let me start today's vlog from showing you my new notebook. Here it is. You can remember it from yesterday. It's plain inside, A4. Also I bought quite a good roller pen. So this is my new set for English. Next, quick update about the website. Yesterday I told you that I finished my work on the website and it will be live on the evening. And yes, I did this. I published the website and you can now open it via Veretin.com. But it was one obstacle. When I purchased my plan on Squarespace and actually posted the website on the internet, I realized that before I was purchasing the plan, everything was working. But after that, Squarespace, without any notification, decided to limit some kind of functions that I have prepared, that I have installed on my website. So, first of all, do you remember the button on the header that I fixed yesterday via the code? So now it doesn't work. Now it doesn't work, meaning that regardless on the web page where you're at, you'll be redirected by clicking this button on the same link, on the same location. I tried to fix it for 2 days, if I'm not mistaken. Yesterday I managed to do this, but after I purchased the plan, it stopped working. And it says that I have to purchase like the upper level of the plan. And second, the calendar integration doesn't work at all. I mean, you have to purchase the most expensive plan. It's like 70 something US dollars per month. I don't remember. And I purchased business plan or a personal plan. Yeah, because I thought that everything will be working. I don't need to create a store, online store there. I don't need to make to create payment. How do you say it? Like billing. I don't need it at all. So I checked all the functionalities that were included in my plan. I decided that it will work, but no. And also, I didn't get any kind of notification or clarification from Squarespace that, come on, man, just purchase more expensive plan because you have some kind of code, some blocks, APIs installed. So, honestly speaking, I was really upset yesterday. And most probably from the next month, I'll go to the different platform using the same domain name. But I was really pissed off. Not because of money, but because of the attitude. Because I didn't get any information before I made the purchase, and after that, like just in 1 second, I realized no, I purchased something that wasn't included. I understand that it's my responsibility to understand if the plan that I buy is suitable for my website. However, man, why not to notify me? So yeah, and currently already for the second day in a row, maybe you can see it, but it's rainy. It's raining in Moscow. Not enough sun, a lot of rain, and colder than usually. So here's the sketchbook, A4, actually a bit less than A4. You see? Here's the dimension of the sheets inside. 60 sheets. Should be very convenient. I will just write down here my words and expressions, and during my way to the co-working, when I'll be on the subway, I'll be just working on them. Reading, learning. So as for today, I have to finalize my work on the website for the third time already. That's number one. Number two, um, I need to have a chat with my lawyer because, as you guys remember, I already told you previously, I have a legal entity. I have a company registered in Bali, in Indonesia. I want to include a new activity into this company because priorly I was working with real estate. Now I want also to use this legal entity to like for my recruitment agency, and I need to talk to my lawyer. I need to uh, acquire some kind of license, new license, and also I was recommended by the guy who I had a chat with like a couple of days ago, HR with quite a good experience. He recommended me a particular online course for recruiters in IT. So I'm going to purchase this course most probably today. I'm going to start it. I'm going to learn it. It's 44 hours of the content, if I'm not mistaken. So a lot of stuff to learn. Yeah, let's start from it. So as you can see, the next episode is completed, like upload completed. Soon it will be on my YouTube channel. So the website works perfectly. Everything is fine. I don't have a Calendly API here at the moment, but you see, this is what I have instead. Just the button, schedule a call, and it leads to my calendar link. But I also have to update it. And here we have my notebook, a list of words. Some of them are like very simple. However, it doesn't mean that I don't know them. It may mean that I don't use them often. So mostly this is also about start using the words and idioms that I didn't use before. So going to enroll to the course, it's in Russian. Proof to be that it's in Russian because I thought it's in English. So yeah, I will take a couple of days, I think, to finalize it. There should be a lot of useful information there. It will be very, very important to take this course, I think, because it was recommended. One of the like points in to-do plan for today was to enroll to the course that I was recommended to enroll by one of the HR managers that I had a chat before, like on the previous week. But well, how can I describe it? Basically, the price of the course that was indicated on the website and that was told me by the guy was only for 1 month, and I had in plans to complete this course only in like just 1 week. But when the manager called me back from the school, she told me that I have to multiply this price to 12. So I have to pay upfront for the year. I don't know if I should do this because the price is 12 times higher than I expected. And actually, there are different courses in the web as well. So most probably I won't take it, I won't go for it. But that was kind of funny because one price was indicated on the website, then you just request the call from the school and they say pay us 12 times more. I don't know. And also, guys, once again, the robot didn't come to me. I don't know, they are like very, very busy robots. Maybe simply everybody wants to have a delivery by a robot, but I know for sure that they have a great rest as well, because every time I go to the subway from the co-working place or vice versa in the very morning, I see that they are staying um, close to the entrance to the shopping mall. Two of them at least. They're very lazy robots. And honestly speaking, here I should say not close to the entrance, but beside the entrance, next to the entrance, or maybe near the entrance. Because as you guys remember, I write down new expressions like idioms, new words, etc. So I have my set of English words that I commonly use, and I have to expand it. That's why, yeah, for sure. Now in my speech, I will do my best to use what I have learned recently, and hopefully, my speech will be more um, fluent and better, just better. Just purchased a basic course, like introductory course into tech recruitment. Currently working on it. A lot of materials to learn. Well, a couple of hours ago, I purchased a course, just introductory one, to IT recruitment. And I feel like mm, my brain is a bit overcrowded. I remember when I just entered Web3, I also had such a feeling that there are tons of information for me to understand, to learn. Now I feel the same basically, but that time I had a mentor around me. His name is Anwar, by the way, and he helped me to get into the business. Currently, the situation is a bit different. Now I'm the business owner, and I'm the only one person right now here to develop all this stuff. Well, a lot of terms, a lot of different languages, a lot of different approaches how to have a first touch with developers, with sysadmins, with all this stuff. And currently, I still don't even understand the full variety of professionals in this area, because I'm not a developer. I used to learn programming languages. I used to learn PHP and SQL, HTML, etc., CSS, but it was in school, and I don't remember like even simplest things. I can't code. Well, I have created a plan. Let me show it to you. After watching the beginning of the course, now I have made such a plan. So the step number one, learn how exactly are all the relevant programming languages used, just in simple words. I mean, for me to understand. And basically, that's important because I have to know how to have a chat with the developers, with the clients, with the like companies who are looking for developers to hire, etc. Like, um, this should be the step number one because it's essential and crucially important to know. For example, what's the difference between JavaScript and Node.js, let's say. Yeah, actually Node.js is a framework, and this is the point number two. Number two, learn what frameworks are used by by programmers who code in those languages, and understand for what reasons, why and when um, are these framework used. Also, just in simple words. As far as I understand, and it sounds reasonable, when you're in a call with anyone, with a developer or with a client, like candidate, doesn't matter. you have to know some basic terms. And from my experience in sales, I know for sure that it's extremely hard to sell something, and it's almost impossible to sell something if you don't know what you're selling. And it works, in my opinion, for any direction, for any space and industry. So it's crucially important just to have idea about all these programming languages, how they are useful, why people are looking for, I don't know, JavaScript developers or Python developers, or why do they need them to know how to use different stuff that I'm not updated at this moment still. So I'll be working on this. And step number 3, learn all the necessary tech terms. And I'm talking here not only about programming languages. I'm talking about different abbreviations, for instance, that are commonly used by people who are already in a space and who have some kind of experience. In crypto, for example, in Web3, in BD, in sales, there are a lot of such terms. And if you haven't worked in sales previously, if you are not in touch with different businessmen, founders, co-founders, like all this C-level and etc., etc., understand what I'm talking about. If you're not in touch with them, if you're not in business, you can just don't understand what people around you are talking about. For instance, if you come to the conference, you have to be fluent in all of these terms. It's the same as me talking about the importance of being fluent in English. If you sell something in English, you have to be fluent. The same thing. Of course, it's better to be fluent in English but not fluent in some specific terms, but it's not an option. If you want to sell, if you want to close some deals, in my situation, if you want to make some placements, you have to be fast, you have to be furious, and be able to take while it's hot. So this will be my next steps. Probably it will be a big goal for this week to work on this plan. Next, after that, I'll be able to have a short chat with candidates where I'll be listening more than speaking, but I'll still understand what our conversation is about. It's very important because basically that's true. Before I do this, I won't be able even to understand what is the main idea of the conversation. And here you can see all the names that I have in mind who can help me with it. Because once again, when I started working with crypto, it was a team around me, it was a startup. I had I started to develop a nice networking. Currently, I have no network within HR people, or developers. I have no network there, and I just have to develop it. No other way. I have to be sharp. I have to be fast. That's the only decision, only solution. So definitely I'll contact these guys because, for example, Mark is my best friend. We know each other for, I don't know, 15 years old, maybe less, like 10 years old, 10 years for sure. Bogdan is his friend. I also know Bogdan for quite a long time. Losha is a developer from the startup, Web3 startup, where they developed their own skills. And Dima is the guy from my company, like the last company where I was working. And by the way, currently I still stay at that company. Currently, I still work in my last project, and after that, I don't have any plans to join any company if it wasn't founded by me. Okay, here you can see some names of people who maybe have some tech recruiters in their network. Rodion is the guy who I had who I had a contact with last week. He is an HR manager, but he doesn't specialize in tech. One second. He's not a tech recruiter. Diana is also a recruiter, but she's also not a tech one. Svetlana is a recruiter. We're going to have a chat, have a meeting on Wednesday, day after tomorrow. Pedro, Dan Marin, Dan Kacherg, and Lukash are my former colleagues from Web3. I need to find relevant people. I need to acquire some basic knowledge. And for sure, I will start doing it myself. That's why here I have, Mamma mia, sorry. Here I have already some videos about programming languages, like how are they used, why are they different. And I'll start from this. I'll start from this, guys. Let's go. So, and what do you guys think about such approach? I decided to text ChatGPT. Take a look. So I believe a lot of useful information here. I mean, sometimes there are some basic words like VPN or algorithm, but for me, to be honest, CSS processor, for example, or DevOps engineer, or ETL, DNS server. So basically, ChatGPT is a wonderful tool, very useful. I just created a list of 19 most commonly used programming languages, and now I have to understand in details how people use them, why are they so commonly used, and yeah, just need to know as much information about those languages as possible. First of all, I have to understand how languages help people and companies, and after that we will go closer to framework, to libraries. I have to identify them. So now just bite the bullet and go straight to the work. However, soon I have to go home because now it's already evening, and again, nobody in the office except me. The real power comes when you are the first in the office and you are the last in the office at the same time. Well, honestly speaking, today it was a very productive day, and I had an amazing time. Basically, first of all, what I want to say about this day is that in the morning and in the late morning, I was a bit lost since I realized how much of new information I should what's going on. Since I realized how much information should I really... Guys, wait a second. Sorry, I just had a battle with the door. I didn't manage to open it properly. That's fine. I was lost a bit because I realized how much information should I really acquire, how many new data, new things, new terms, new technologies, and all this stuff should I learn, should I understand how does it work and how can I work with it. But actually, after I created a plan that I presented to you, like with 3 steps, I understood that it's not so difficult. All right, I'll spend maybe a couple of days, maybe I'll spend 1 week, probably. Because usually, if you're talking about technologies and all the stuff like programming languages, some, I don't know, different difficult, like mathematician stuff with precise data, it takes more time to understand it compared to different, more like obvious and simple things. But okay, I think it will be a task for this week to master all this information, to understand how can I have a chat with developers, with the future clients, etc., all this stuff. And once I'll understand this, it will be much easier for me to move forward. My pass. Since the most hard, like the hardest path, the hardest part is always in the beginning. In the vast majority of times. And after that, when you start feeling like a fish in the water, it becomes easier and easier, and the speed becomes faster and faster, and the stakes higher and higher. Back to the gym, to leave the towel in the locker. And I don't remember if I told you or not why I do this strange stuff, why every day after the co-working I go to my gym 2nd time a day, open my locker and put the towel there. So it was very unusual for me to realize that in this gym they just don't give me a towel, and I have to take mine from home, well, in my case from the hotel. So this is the case. I just take a shower in the morning, then I go work to the co-working space, and if I put the towel right after the training into my locker, it won't, like, it will be wet the next morning. That's why I take the towel, I put it on the sun, like next to the place where I work, then it's dry, and I go back to in the evening to the locker, put it there, and the next day I have fresh good towel. And of course I use it, like I use the same towel only for 3 days maximum. But guys, it's not convenient. That's why soon, most probably, I'll go to the next gym, and this gym will be located right in my house, right in the tower where we'll have new apartments. But the strange thing is that they also don't have towels. They don't provide towels. I have no idea why, because this is actually the first situation in my life where I have not only one gym without towels, but two gyms. They are not bad, by the way. It's not some kind of poor quality gym, but this is what we have. So, what's about street? By the way, I have no idea what is that, like this construction in the middle of a street. People are singing. I'm not sure if you can hear me, guys. Remember this tour? Now every day I feel that I develop, and that's wonderful. It's what I was waiting for, like, for last couple of years, because when I was living in Bali, it was so stagnant. Nothing was happening. I just was living um, in my future. You know what I mean? I was sitting there in a villa, and several of them. And I was wondering how it will be when I'll go back to the civilization, the big city, the metropolis. And I was creating some plans. But because of that time period, because of that, just period in life, I learned a lot of lessons, and they're very, like, they're crucial for me, because I tried to manage my money differently. Actually not tried, but started. I started to manage my time, my energy differently. I started to treat my girlfriend Masha differently, treat myself in a new way. And actually I upgraded myself, and Masha helped me to upgrade dramatically. Because of her, I'm a different person right now. Because of her, not only because of her, but because of me as well. You understand what I mean? It was very difficult to stay there, knowing that I have so much possibilities and opportunities to implement. Take a look. We're too late, guys. Not this time. So, yep. Every day I was thinking about all these chances that I lose staying there without proper networking, without opportunities that you can have in a big city. But now I know what to do. Now I have resources. Now I have my concentration. Now I have all the information I have experience, network. So now I have everything. That's why I believe this is the time. This is the moment when actually all the new stuff that I want to develop, they will, how do you say it? Everything will go according to plan. I mean, not everything, of course, but I look at my plans mostly as an orienteers. You know the direction where to go. You know which problems, obstacles, and dangers you will face, and that's fine for you because you're prepared in a good way.